in this community to encourage them to make the right choice, but also as an award winner statewide as the Dare Officer of the Year. And Becky, if you'll come up here, and members of the court, please. Would you like to say something?
I love teaching there. The chief just asked me, I've taught it since 2004, so I love it. I love the kids, and it's been a busy year, so I actually haven't got it started this year. I just went and met with the teachers this year to get started, so it's going to be an interesting spring.
Good.
Thank you all.
You're welcome. And Becky, we appreciate everything you've done. Under new bit, there's no old business at this time. Under new business, the second reading for zoning ordinance 2019-23. Jack Meyer.
Good morning, sir.
Rob.
The second reading is ready for a vote. It's Commonwealth of Kentucky County of Bullitt, zoning ordinance number 19-23. An ordinance relating to the change in zoning of certain property from agricultural to R1 residential. The property in question is 3.376 acres more or less, located on Pine Creek Trail in an unincorporated area of the county. Whereas the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County has considered as a public hearing of the Planning Commission, the recommendation of the Commission. Whereas the Fiscal Court concurs in and adopts the reasons of the Planning Commission for said zoning change, and approve and accept the recommendations of the Planning Commission in this matter as set out in said minutes. Now therefore be ordained by the Fiscal Court of the County of Bullitt, Commonwealth of Kentucky. Section 1, the above property located in an unincorporated area of Bullitt County, more particularly described in the minutes and records of the Planning Commission in document number 2019-Z-31, is hereby changed from agricultural to R1 residential. Section 2, this ordinance takes effect upon passage of publication. Section 3, change section provision for this ordinance to be declared unconstitutional or invalid for any reason by a court of competent jurisdiction. Then the remainder of this ordinance shall not be effective and shall remain in full force and effect. Given first reading and public hearing, the regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the third day of December 2019. Given second reading and voted upon, the regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the 7th day of January 2020.
Thank you, Rob.
Make a motion, we approve ordinance 2019-23. Second.
Got a motion by 4th District Magistrate Ray Hill and a second by 3rd District Magistrate Laswell to approve zoning ordinance 2019-23. Jack Meyer. Sam, call the roll.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Rayhill?
Yes.
Mr. Summers?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Action item number 2, second reading for zoning ordinance 2019-24. Ms. Stenitz.
Commonwealth of Kentucky County of Bullitt, zoning ordinance number 19-24. An ordinance relating to changing the zoning of certain property from agricultural to R1 residential. The property in question is 1.804 acres more or less, located at 168 Killian Way, in an unincorporated area of the county. Whereas the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County has considered the evidence of public hearing held by the Planning Commission, the recommendation of the Commission. Whereas the Fiscal Court concurs in and adopts the reasons of the Planning Commission for said zoning change, and approves and accepts the recommendations of the Planning Commission in this matter as set out in said minutes. Now therefore be ordained by the Fiscal Court of County of Bullitt, Commonwealth of Kentucky. Section 1, the above property located in the unincorporated area of Bullitt County, and more particularly described in the minutes and records of the Planning Commission in document 2019-Z-36, is hereby changed from agricultural to R1 residential. Section 2, this ordinance takes effect upon passage and publication. Section 3, change section provision requires this ordinance to be declared unconstitutional or invalid for any reason by a court of competent jurisdiction, and the remainder of this ordinance shall not be affected and shall remain in full force and effect. Give first reading and public hearing at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the third day of December 2019. Give a second reading and vote upon at a regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the seventh day of January 2020.
Thank you, Rob.
I move we follow the recommendation of the planning commission on ordinance number 2019-24.
Second.
Got a motion by First District Magistrate Mitchell, a second by Second District Magistrate Logsdon to approve the zoning ordinance 2019-24. Jacqueline Stennett, Sam, call the roll.
Mr. Logsdon?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Rahal?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Action item number 3, the second reading of zoning ordinance 2019-25, Jacqueline Stennett.
Commonwealth, Kentucky County of Bullitt, zoning ordinance number 19-25. An ordinance relating to changing the zoning of certain property from agricultural to conservation. The property in question is 5.105 acres, more or less, located at 168 Killian Way in an unincorporated area of the county. Whereas the Fiscal Court of Bullitt County has considered the evidence of public hearing held with the Planning Commission and the recommendations of the Commission. Whereas the Fiscal Court concurs in, adopts the reasons of the Planning Commission for said zoning change, and approves and accepts the recommendations of the Planning Commission in this matter, and set 7 minutes. Now therefore be ordained by the Fiscal Court of County of Bullitt, Commonwealth, Kentucky. Section 1, the above property located in the unincorporated area of Bullitt County, and more particularly described in the minutes and records of the Planning Commission, document number 2019-Z-37, is hereby changed from agricultural to conservation. Section 2, this ordinance shall take effect upon passage and publication. Section 3, changing section provision requires this ordinance to be declared unconstitutional or invalid for any reason by a court of competent jurisdiction, and the remainder of this ordinance shall not be affected, shall remain in full force and effect. Give first reading and public hearing at the regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the third day of December 2019. Give second reading and vote upon at the regular meeting of the Bullitt County Fiscal Court on the seventh day of January 2020.
I move we follow the recommendation of the planning commission on 2019-25.
Second.
Got a motion by First District Magistrate Mitchell, a second by Fourth District Magistrate Brahill to approve zoning ordinance 2019-25. Jacqueline Stennett, Sam, call the roll.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Rahal?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Logsdon?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Rob. Okay, Kevin, next couple action items is for the county clerk, and they are action requested on Bullitt County Clerk's budget for 2020, and also for the poll workers and to surplus some property as well.
We had emailed the budgets to you all on Friday. Sean, yours had a kickback on it. We found Monday morning, we resubmitted it back to you Monday. So it's, but anyway, it's basic. It is a remarkably comparable budget to what we've had in years past. There has been a fee increase on the land record side of the office. It's reflected in here as well. And we've got a project that we're wanting to do to utilize some of that. But again, you all will, as a extension of that, the 25% money that flows through to you all, you should see an increase on that number coming to you as well.
Okay.
I've got also to go with it, to keep the auditors happy. I don't know if you all remember this from year to year, but you all approved my budget. You follow by a document called Order Authorizing Expenditures, followed by a third one, because we're over 70,000 people, a third document that basically restates the second one in another form to satisfy the auditors, and it's called the maximum salary cap. And we've always approved those in 3 separate motions in order to have it documented in the fiscal court minutes so that the auditors can see it.
Gotcha.
Kevin, on this special election and everything, you allowed enough for this special election
No,
coming up next week?
no, that's in your all's budget.
Right. But I mean, you realize what it's.
Yes, I realize what it's doing to your all's budget in the line item for elections, and I'm not happy about it, but I also don't have any control over it, gentlemen. I mean, we have to put the election on. We are not doing training. That was one place where we were able to shave some expense off of it. In talking with Jefferson County, they reminded me and made me aware of a particular KRS that If training is, in the event of a special election, you do not have to provide training to the poll workers if there are regularly scheduled elections in that year. So because we've got the federal election this year for president, I did not have to provide training, so that saved us, the training expense across all the poll workers. They had also just come out of the November election, so things are pretty fresh in their mind. We are short on people at this point. Yesterday, we were short by about 30. We've pulled all of our alternates out, so we have no substitutes at this point. We will most likely consume the lookup customer service person in a variety of, in almost every precinct, to where we won't have a customer service person in probably 80+% of the precincts in this election. We are going to be sailing in on by the skin of our teeth on personnel.
What was the projected cost for the special election?
It will be like a November general election cost. It'll break the $80,000 mark. That's pretty much a standard election is up around 80 to 85,000. Laura could probably tell you a more exact figure than I, but that's because she writes the checks. But that's it. That's in the ballpark. They're expensive. They're expensive, and the state has tried to shift costs. I will say this to you all very bluntly. If you all, any ability that you all have through state government and to get state government to reimburse at the rate they're supposed to in full, they haven't done it since the day I became clerk. And you all pay it because they don't. I don't like it, but it's where we stand.
We don't pay it. These
Well, I
people pay it.
understand that, but you all have the checkbook, so
Yes, sir.
metaphorically.
You got it. Well, any other discussion on Kevin's budget?
Keith, do you see any issues? Is there any issues there in the budget you see or aware of?
No, it's very similar to.
It is remarkably similar to what we've had in the past.
Now, you mentioned 3 separate motions. Is that something that we need to do now at this point? 3 separate motions?
If you would.
Could you?
A number of years ago, I forgot to ask you, and then we had to come back and get a special meeting called of you all, probably for 2011, for 2011 or 2012, first cycle after having been in over 70,000 county, because this particular page was never needed in the past. And when we approved the budget, this line item, this thing wasn't specifically mentioned. Joe, you're probably the only one here that remembers that. But so I purposely try very hard to make sure that we get 3 motions to cover these so that Sam has them in the minutes in order to cover us with the auditors. Because the auditors do go to the fiscal court minutes. They look to see that these things were approved and were they approved independently. And if we can't prove that they were, then I get a demerit and a markup on it. When in reality, you all knew it, we just failed to dot an I or cross a T. So if I can get a motion from you all to approve my budget, I would be greatly appreciative.
We'll make a motion, we approve the county clerk's budget.
I'll second it.
Thank you all.
Got a motion by 4th District Magistrate Ray Hill, a second by 3rd District Magistrate Laswell to approve the 2020 budget of the county clerk. Sam, call the roll.
Mr. Rahal?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Motion carried.
If I could have a motion that is approving this order authorizing expenditures. And this particular one is talking about the employee salaries, FICA, retirement insurance, office expenses, and office equipment. That's what's on that particular document.
And that was all in the
Put
budget.
forward a motion.
Second.
Okay, got a motion by 1st District Magistrate Mitchell, a second by 2nd District Magistrate Logston to approve approving the order for what I'm going to say the salaries that was already in the budget as well for FICA and all personnel-related expenses. Sam, call the roll.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Rahal?
Yes.
Motion carried.
And the third document is what we refer to and the auditors refer to as the maximum salary cap.
Yep.
And it's the same information that you just approved, restated in a different format.
Yep.
I'll make a motion to approve the maximum salary cap.
Second.
Got a motion by Second District Magistrate Logsdon and a second by Fourth District Magistrate Rayhill to approve the maximum salary cap budget for not only the county clerk set up by and its staff. Sam, call the roll.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Rayhill?
Yes.
Judge Summers?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay. And then we need a motion to approve out of our budget, transfer funds for the special election. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Got a second by Third District Magistrate Laswell to approve the special election funding and transfer of the appropriate funds. Sam, call the roll.
Judge,
Mr. Logston?
Yes.
Where are we gonna get that from? General?
Yeah, we'll have to find it, Joey.
Well, I know, I just didn't know, I'd like to reserve.
Let's come out of the account.
Okay. Well, I know we don't have a choice, I just thought we might have had somebody donate $1 million or something.
Or at least 80,
Or something.
85.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Well, we got, whoever comes in to do senator, we'll ask him to go hit for us, give us some money.
Make a donation.
Well, not only that, but just
Reimbursement,
get the reimbursement back from the state.
probably not gonna happen this year.
Huh?
Probably gonna happen this year.
I know that we still ask them.